got Kwame Brown.
How do you think Kwame Brown feels when you say Kwame?
Do I get to answer this, or are these rhetorical questions?
Sure, go ahead.
Do I get to answer it, or are they just rhetorical questions?
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something right now. Kwame, all right, I'm going to tell you why I say Kwame Brown or Rasho the Slava Medvedenko. I'll tell you why. Because you're Kwame Brown. You're 7 feet tall. You're the #1 overall draft pick, okay? You come into this league, you came in without a jump shot. You came in without the ability to rebound. You came in without the ability to do nice footwork, to pass, to rebound, to defend, to score points, or whatever the case may be. And it's a decade later, and you're still that dude. You've never worked and put forth your due diligence in order to take advantage of the privilege opportunity that you were in. And when I see that level of consistency as it pertains to an aptitude, I'm going to call somebody out. If a dude is playing like garbage, you don't sit there and point out he's playing like garbage.
Of course
you don't
I
sit
do,
there and point out how he's not living up to expectation.
I don't want to get away from what we're talking about, because that's what makes this.
I'm staying on the point. I'm right here.
But there's a difference between reporting what you see in the box score at the game or calling someone a scrub. Like, if I make...
But he is a scrub.
Not if he's a scrub.
And you know it.
Kwame Brown may be a scrub compared to Shaquille O'Neal. And if he's able to maintain one of those jobs for 10 years, there's no way he could be a scrub.
Relatively, he's a scrub.
No, he can't be.
Did you just say that with a straight face? Did you just say that with a straight face?
Do you guys realize that somebody's paying him millions of dollars to play basketball?
Unfortunately, they are.
Jalen, answer my question.
Why do you think the guy that's 10 through 15 on the bench is able to have a long career?
Answer my question.
He's got to have some skill set. But I think they're saying relative to the other players. Stephen A.'s not going to stop till you answer it. So go ahead, Stephen A.
Hello, Jalen. Jalen Rose, star, All-American in high school, played in the finals, can ball. You trying to tell me that you don't know a scrub when you see a scrub? You trying to tell me that everybody in the NBA can play? Are you sitting there with a straight face and you're saying to me that everybody in the NBA can play?
Who are we comparing them to?
I'm just saying we're comparing them to the NBA.
If you're going to compare Slava Medvedenko to Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't have a chance.
You should
if you're going to compare me to Magic Johnson,
you should be ashamed of yourself,
Jalen.
That's ridiculous.
But everybody has naysayers, Stephen A. And so what will my naysayer say?
Hold on,
never won anything. What is he talking about?
He's
no Magic Johnson.
All right,
he doesn't know anything.
Keep talking.
It works both ways.
Okay, so
we speak in fact. If you 7 feet tall, 270 pounds, you trying to tell me there is not some dudes in the NBA that's there strictly because of their size?
What about a Brian
Scalabrine? That's being utilized all day long that can't
play. You think Brian Scalabrine in the league?
Did LA give up too much to get a guy who has been labeled soft, although he puts up 19 and 9, which only 11 other guys do?
Is that a trick question?
You tell me.
They gave up Kwame Brown.
Who cares? First-rounders.
I could care less.
Tied into his salary for 4 years.
First of all, understand something. When you're giving up first-round picks, if you are a quality team in playoff contention, it really doesn't mean that much. That's number one. Number two, and more importantly, Kwame Brown is gone. The City of Angels, Hollywood, just should be celebrated. Throw a parade already, whether you win a championship or not. This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it. And you're asking me whether they gave up too much? Please. The Los Angeles Lakers knew exactly what they were doing. They should be celebrating right now, and Kobe Bryant should not be saying a word. For all of that, you give up Kwame Brown? Please. There's nothing to think about. There's nothing even to think about.
Improvement whatsoever. That's my issue. You with your scrub, no offense, having sex. Just said that. I mean, that's just blasphemy. You should apologize for bringing that up. And when I look at somebody, you have an opportunity to make millions of dollars playing a game for a couple of hours a day. You can't maximize that to the greatest of your ability and make it happen? You can't do that? That's inexcusable, bro. It just is. Again, if you're a scrub, you're a scrub. But if 5 years from now you're still doing it, we got a problem.
That's a major problem.
You have nothing else to do. How come you're not better? How are you in the league for 10 years and you're still the same scrub you were in 2001?
If Kwame Brown ends up in this city wearing a New York Knicks uniform, actually allowed to parade the streets of New York as a member of one of the most storied franchises, I don't know what I will do.
Oh, man.
You go. You just start. You just goodbye, Shelby. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Have a nice night.
But they bring Kwame Brown to this city. Kwame Brown. I don't know what I'll do. And by the way, ESPN, don't even try to get me to do anything with it. I'll quit first. I just cannot take. I can't take it. Just the thought of it makes me stutter.
With Stephen A. that you've got to tell our audience at home. I'm stunned. Please say this on national TV because I'll be accused of instigating it if I did it. You go ahead and tell them what you told me just now.
When I was a little kid growing up in D.C., I went to a WWE event, SummerSlam, and Kwame Brown had just gotten drafted, and I went ahead and tried to go shake his hand. I'm a 6'10", guy. He's 6'11", 6'10", and I thought he would, reciprocate. And he looked me up and down, just walked by with his entourage, and I said, one day I'm gonna get into the league and show him, give him the business.
Kwame Brown. That's not the end of the story. Looked you up and down and wouldn't shake your hand and hold right down to his other part. He had an entourage. Kwame Brown. What is this world? What is this world coming to? That's part of the story. Is your first NBA bucket came against?
Came against Kwame Brown.
Too good to be true. Well, that ain't hard to do. It's still too good to be true. Did you dunk on him for that first?
Reverse layup, off the post.
Kwame Brown. You'll take it any way you can, right? Kwame Brown kind of disrespects him.
No, I said, I'm not going to talk to him. I felt disrespected, but he was probably going through a tough time at the time.
How was that really? Really, when he first came in the league, this is before he ever played, so we didn't know how bad he was. So it wasn't a tough time at that particular moment in time. He was the #1 overall pick in the draft. Nobody had a clue how inept he would end up being. And here you are trying to be nice.